Welcome to today's custom deep dive. You've sent us this really fascinating stack of notes on Navin Sinha's Ask technique. And,
Yeah, it's a great topic. And our mission today is to unpack a pretty surprising insight for you.
right, we want to look at why our modern obsession with, instantly asking the perfect or right question is actually short-circuiting our ability to solve problems.
We really do idolize the brilliant question, don't we? Like, we assume if we can just articulate the perfect inquiry, the clouds will part and the solution will just magically appear.
Totally. But let's be real here. When you actually sit down in the middle of a crisis, say a massive project failure at work, there are no clouds parting.
No, definitely not. You're not having a TED Talk moment.
Exactly. You're just frustrated, confused, and trying to force some profound thought that feels entirely fake. I mean, it's like trying to pour fresh spring water into a glass that's still completely full of mud.
Oh, that muddy glass is a perfect analogy. And that feeling of fakeness is exactly what Sinha highlights in his work.
Because of cognitive dissonance, right?
Yeah, exactly. When you're in a state of stress, trying to leap straight to a brilliant question creates this massive cognitive dissonance.
You're trying to use these pristine linguistic constructs when your actual internal state is pure chaos.
Right, so those great questions aren't truly yours yet. They lack spontaneity, and attempting to force them usually just brings you right back to where you started.
Or leaves you in a worse mental state.
Yep, because your brain is essentially calling your bluff.
So if forcing good questions fails, how do we actually get to the good ideas? It seems like the only honest place to start is down in the mud.
Well, you have to start exactly where you are, by doing the exact opposite of what we're taught, and that is the core of the ask technique. You deliberately write down your badly formed questions.
Wait, badly formed, like the cynical ones.
Yep, the thoughts driven by cynicism, anger, hatred, or just feeling totally lost. Instead of suppressing them, you get them on paper.
Okay, I have to push back a little on this. Are we just throwing a semantic pity party here?
Yeah.
I mean, does writing down our cynical thoughts actually do something productive?
It sounds like wallowing, I know, but it's not, until you look at the underlying mechanism. Sinha explains these bad questions aren't just linguistics.
What are they then?
They are actual symbols of trapped emotional energy. When you bottle up that stress or anger about a situation, it literally clogs your thinking.
Oh, interesting. So giving those words a physical vehicle on paper
Yeah.
lets that energy out.
Right, in a safe, spontaneous way. It acts as the spillway for the mud, and the physical act of writing is crucial here.
So it physically trains the mind in the habit of letting go.
Exactly. As you purge those bad questions, your consciousness naturally settles and grounds itself.
You're basically making room in the glass.
Yeah, you create the required space for better, more objective questions to arise spontaneously.
Uh,
And with proficiency, once your mind gets used to this process, even writing down just half a bad question can clear out massive amounts of emotional baggage.
Half a question.
Yeah.
That's wild. So for you listening, the ask technique basically demands the ultimate acceptance of your current state of consciousness.
You really can't leapfrog your own emotions. You absolutely have to clear out the bad questions to make room for the great ones.
Which leaves us with a final thought for you to ponder today. If simply writing down our bad questions safely releases toxic emotional energy.
What other hidden mental baggage are we needlessly carrying around?
Right. Just because we refuse to give it a physical form on a piece of paper, it might just be time to start emptying that muddy glass.